Hi, I'm Jade. I work for local estate agent Jacob Steele. As you can see, I am working from home, much like a lot of other people in our community at the moment. And we wanted to think of something that Jacob Steele could do to help our community during these really, really challenging times. So we came up with the idea of JS Talks. So today I'm going to be speaking to local business owner and Pilates instructor Joni, who is going to be giving us some advice on maintaining our general health, nutrition and well-being during lockdown. So let's go. Hi Joni.
Hi Jade.
How are you? All right?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you doing?
Good, yes, very well, thank you. Thank you for doing this with me today, really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, no problem. That's fine.
So for those of our viewers that don't know you, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and your business?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I'm Joni, and I'm a Pilates teacher, and I just thought that during this time, it would be really good to kind of launch my social media and really put out there some kind of videos to help people on a daily basis and kind of get them moving, put some interesting recipes up, some healthy recipes up, and just really kind of try to help people in the local community to move a bit when they're kind of stuck at home, really. I'm not sure how many people or how many of your kind of followers are into Pilates or have done it before, but I fell in love with it about, I don't know, maybe about 12 years ago. And ever since then, it's just been like such a huge part of my life and just helped me through, pregnancy, childbirth, injuries, and just really strengthening my body from the inside out. And I really enjoy it. It's been really, really good at this time, particularly just to help me, I suppose, with my well-being and just kind of general physical health, but also my mental health. I was thinking about what it is, and how we can get as many people moving and getting active and getting into Pilates as possible. And I found that following reading a book about habits and how we as people uh, build habits and form habits, if we break that down and do things that are so small every day that we can't say no to, that there's no excuse not to do them, it's much easier to then introduce that to your daily routine, and then it becomes so habitual you can't not do it. So saying to yourself, I'm going to do a 50-minute workout every day, or 3 times a week, might be okay, but for some people that's quite a lot to do, and kind of mental prep to do that is quite hard. So what I kind of do is every day release a 5-minute workout. Sometimes they're a little bit longer, but I try not to make them any more than maybe 7 or 8 minutes. And they're just a really small and very effective workout. And I just feel like if you can just find that 5 minutes, 6 minutes a day and do that every single day, it becomes part of your daily routine and you will really feel the benefits. For me, as well, using exercise as a means to try and, I suppose, center myself and connect my body and mind, it's really helpful for me to just kind of try and stay on an even plane whilst in this quite unique environment of being at home 24/7 with the kids, with the worry about family and friends and what's going to happen long term for businesses and our business and the community. So it's, for me personally, I'm finding it really, really useful, but I really hope that other people would also feel it beneficial as well.
So you spoke a little bit about posture, and I appreciate you've got some videos over on your Instagram as well. But is there anything you can, because I'm finding as soon as you said posture, I even found myself.
I know, you instantly, yeah. And do you know what the thing is? Sitting up straight is not going to be enough, because what you fundamentally want to do is strengthen the muscles. Now, often what we do is, because we are so used to sitting in a certain position, the muscles in our upper back become stretched and lengthened, and the muscles in the front are quite weak. And what we want to do is we want to strengthen those muscles. So One of my favorites is called the dumb waiter. Okay, and this is a lovely exercise just to mobilize the shoulder joints. And what you do is just bring your elbows in towards your body and your hands up like you're holding a tray.
I'll do this with you.
Okay, so your hands like tray. So you ideally do this standing up tall, bit of connection in your center. And what you want to do is you just want to open up the arms to the side of the body. Now, the aim of this is to keep the elbows in towards the body and you're only moving the joints. So what the body wants to naturally do is bring your shoulder blades in. But really what you're doing is you're just working those joints. So those ball and socket joints, you're just doing that. It's a really lovely exercise. Okay. You have to really use your center. So the center is really important as well, because we can work all our upper body muscles, we can strengthen those, we can open up our chest. But what we really also want is we want strong abdominals, we want strong back muscles to really help support us. So that becomes like a natural thing. Easter aside, in terms of healthy eating, again, the way that I feel about exercise is the same way I feel about food. If you want to make changes, start really, really small. Don't overstretch yourself and say, I'm going to make these huge changes. For me, my journey of food has been a journey that's gone on for years and got me to where I am now, where I feel really happy with how I cook and what I cook. But it wasn't overnight. It was taking out small things and making small substitutes along the way that got me here, that felt relatively easy. My recipes are all plant-based recipes, but I still like to cook home food. So my recipes, I mean, last night we had jackfruit enchiladas with Mexican rice.
What would you say your favourite thing to cook is, your favourite recipe?
My favourite recipe, probably only because it's all Mexican, anything Mexican. So at the moment, all of my recipes are Mexican.
So we know where to find all of your exercise tips, your recipes, all over on your Instagram. And as I said, we'll post a link to that for anybody that wants to head on over and have a look. Yeah. Just to finish up is, you know, for someone like me, I appreciate we've obviously spoken before, but somebody new to Pilates, sort of where would you maybe recommend that they, if they are interested in starting out, how do you recommend they go about that?
Okay, so at the moment, I suppose it's quite limited as to what you can do. So maybe try out some of the exercises that I've put and see whether they kind of work for you. You can always message me if you've got anything in particular. So I've had some people message me and say, they feel like their spine feels a little bit out, or they feel like they've got really tight hips, or they've had pain in their shoulders. So if there are things that I can help you with and just guide you, that might be something. But apart from that, it's, I suppose, a case of just if you want to find out local classes, then we've got a new schedule of classes that will be coming probably more in the autumn, hopefully. We'll just have to see what happens. Well, I think the thing about Pilates is, I suppose there are two things. One is finding somebody that you can really click with, and it's also finding somebody that is going to do it to your level. So, maybe if you're a beginner, you want to start breaking the exercises down and really learning the fundamentals before you might, dive straight in with something that is a much more complex and actually you're not going to get the benefits from, because it might be, a bit too complex or a bit too toxic. So it's just trying to work out. But again, if people have questions about it and how to get started or what they should be doing, then they feel free to message me and